Welcome back to Quiet Wealth. You made it to day 2 of your 7-day money reset. Today's mission? Become aware. Because awareness leads to ownership. And ownership is what builds wealth. No more floating. No more reacting. No more telling yourself, I think I'm doing okay. Today we'll stop guessing. And we'll start knowing. Let me ask you something. Have you ever gotten to the end of a paycheck and thought, where did it all go? You know you got paid. You know you didn't buy anything crazy, but somehow you're broke again. That's not bad luck. That's not poor math skills. That's what happens when your money lives in the dark. Today we flip on the lights. Day 2 is about tracking every dollar. Because the moment you start watching your money, it starts behaving. Let's take this further. Most people think they have a spending problem, but really they have an awareness problem. They don't overspend on purpose. They overspend because they're on autopilot. And autopilot is expensive. Think of your money like a garden. You can't grow anything if you're not watching. You have to check for weeds. You have to notice what's thriving. You have to be present. Money is no different. If you don't track it, it grows wild. And wild money doesn't build wealth. Let's get practical. You're going to build your awareness with 2 tools today. First, the 30-day look back. Second, the spending leak audit. Here's how they work. The 30-day look back. Pull up your bank and credit card statements from the past 30 days. Now sort every single transaction into a category. If you don't already have a system, use this one. Essentials, non-essentials, emotional spending, subscriptions, debt payments, savings, unknown. Unknown is important. It tells you exactly where your blind spots are. You can use a spreadsheet. You can use a budgeting app. You can use a journal. Don't get hung up on the method. Focus on the momentum. The goal is clarity. What did you spend and where? And more importantly, how did it make you feel? Here's a secret most people miss. Spending is emotional. We think it's logical, but it's almost always emotional. Bored? You shop. Tired? You order takeout. Anxious? You swipe your card. You're not a failure for doing this. You're human. But the only way to change it is to see it. So as you categorize your expenses, also ask, was this emotional? Was this urgent? Was this aligned with my values? Those questions change everything. Now let's talk about the spending leak audit. A spending leak is a repeated, unconscious, low-value expense. It's not evil. It's just invisible. Until now, here's how you find your leaks. Step 1. Highlight every recurring expense over the past 30 days. Step 2. For each one, ask, did I need this? Did I plan this? Would I buy it again right now? If the answer is no, that's a leak. Step 3. Total the leaks. How much could you redirect each month just by plugging those leaks? $50? $300? $900? It adds up. And that number isn't just a number, it's potential. It's opportunity. It's proof that your future isn't out of reach. It's just being spent by accident. Let's pause and take a breath, because here's where the power really kicks in. You are not here to feel shame. You're here to feel power. If you're tracking your money, you are already ahead of 80% of people. Most people never do this work. You are. That means change is not just possible. It's already in motion. Let's go even deeper. Here are some common spending leaks to look for. Number 1, subscription overlap. Multiple streaming services. Fitness apps you don't use. Apps you forgot you signed up for. You don't need to cancel everything, just what no longer adds value. Number 2, impulse shopping. Items purchased without a plan. They often sit in your home unused. Ask yourself, was this a need or was this an emotion? Number 3, convenience overload. Daily takeout. Gas station snacks. Grocery delivery fees. Convenience isn't wrong, but is it costing you peace? Number 4, buy now, pay later. If you're making payments on things that are already gone, that's a red flag. It's time to reverse the pattern. Here's a mindset shift for you. Don't track your money like a bookkeeper. Track it like a detective. Be curious. Be honest. Be fascinated. This is your evidence. This is your pattern. And when you find the pattern, you can rewrite it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Track without judgment. Track without skipping. Every time you spend money, track it. Because repetition builds habits. And habits build freedom. Let's talk about emotional spending again. Because this is where people get stuck. Emotional spending often feels good in the moment, but it steals your future peace. It's like lighting a candle in a burning house. Feels nice. Doesn't solve the problem. That's why tracking works. It gives you a pause. It gives you a choice. It teaches you to ask, is this helping me or distracting me? Let me tell you a quick story. A man named Chris made 6 figures. But he was always broke. He didn't understand why, so he tracked his money for 60 days. And what he found shocked him. He was spending over $1,200 a month on food. Most of it was emotional, late-night snacks, DoorDash, office lunches, quick stops on the way home. None of it was intentional, but all of it was expensive. When he saw it, he didn't feel ashamed. He felt empowered. He made a few changes, and within 90 days, he had his first emergency fund. Same income, new awareness, different outcome. You have that same power. You don't need more hustle. You need more clarity. And clarity comes from tracking. Let's revisit your Day 2 challenge. Step 1. Review your last 30 days of spending. Break it into clear categories and calculate the total in each. Step 2. Do a spending leak audit. Find every dollar that slipped through your fingers. And ask, what would I rather do with this? Step 3. Track every dollar you spend for the next 7 days. Not just the big stuff. Track the coffee. Track the gum. Track the impulse scroll on Amazon. This is your wealth in action. And here's your bonus task for today. Create a new money affirmation based on what you discovered. Something like, I am aware of where every dollar goes and I choose wisely. Or, I spend with intention and my money works for me. You can even write it on a sticky note. Put it in your wallet. Tape it to your mirror. Make it the lock screen on your phone. Because this journey isn't just about numbers. It's about identity. Who you believe you are shapes what you do. So today, become the person who tracks their money with confidence. To wrap up, money is emotional, money is personal, but money can also be peaceful. When you know where it's going, when you give every dollar a purpose, when you track not out of fear but out of wisdom, that's when things shift. That's when wealth begins. That's when peace returns. This is not a quick fix. This is a quiet revolution, and you're in the middle of it. Keep going. Come back tomorrow for Day 3 of your 7-day money reset. We're going to uncover how to spend with intention, not emotion. But for now, track your dollars, watch your patterns, and protect your peace. Quietly, powerfully, consistently. This is the path to quiet wealth.